folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. And the Hawkeyes will kick it away to start us off. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Hurricanes offense trots out there to open this game. And, of course, Kirk, in the age of transfer quarterbacks, this guy's been one of the most talked about dudes in the offseason. Here he goes. First game with his new team. What kind of start can he get off to?
Yeah, it's a big question mark. And the one thing about this guy is he's been able to win his teammates over right away, become a great leader. Now he wants to get off to a good start.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Looking for a man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Canes will line up on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Finds an open target on the left side. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense gets their first crack now. And they feature an experienced wide receiver who chose to come back for his senior season, Kirk, and add to what's been a really solid career so far.
Well, the best thing that this guy brings to this offense is knowledge of the scheme and the experience that he's been able to work with this quarterback. This defense better be ready because I think they're going to try to get him the football early and often.
They're going to run it here. Fights off the defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Plenty space at the 20. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. That's how you finish a play. And they get set now to try the PAT.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Powering through the defender. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Miami. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Offense ready to start this drive. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Short pass finds the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? The quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled there by the defense.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38. The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. Tight end makes the grab. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Try and muscle for the first down. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. And that one's straight down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Iowa. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Canes. Too much speed for the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Send the back in motion. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a man down the middle. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! This passing game is still on fire. PAT puts him up 3. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown on their last possession. First down. Looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Game moves into the 35. First down again. Looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Miami, 28, Iowa, 24.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Off the play fake on first down. He's got it with room to run. The tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught by the receiver. Powering through a tackle. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Hawkeyes have 1st and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. The Hawkeyes are in the red zone. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. There's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix, holding their own with the line and making the tackle. The offense.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Miami.
My, oh my. Now that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
Miami, 35, Iowa, 24.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. They'll tackle him right at the 31. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Receiver in motion now. And now the running back's got it again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Handoff to the back. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 with that 1st down loss. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. A deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Hawkeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And we're going to throw now on 1st down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. 1st down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Looks to the left, pass caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30. The Canes with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. The receiver makes the catch. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Snags the quick throw. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Caught quickly. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm.
And he fumbles. Scooped up with the defense.
Or the defense showing their team speed on that play. Flying.
Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the 2nd half? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Hawkeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Returner decides to fair catch this. One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking for a man deep down the left side. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas.
Canes will kick this away to get the second half going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. With some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. First play of the drive. We're going to throw the football. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 3rd down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Drop him back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. And the Hawkeyes look to keep this drive moving. He'll hand it off. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Strong defense. They stop it right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
4th down, looking to throw for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets made over the middle.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They continue to roll up the score.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
24.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
It's a quick grab. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties and nickel.
A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39. Gives it to the back.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? To keeper trying to get to the marker.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
2nd down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. The Hawkeyes will have 1st and 10 here. It's a keeper.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Bring him down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes the catch. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here comes a handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
They'll try and run it with the fullback. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He was successful on his first try. This is just a chip shot from 21 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
27.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now. Set up at the 24. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletic. Against this slot receiver.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wideout. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? There's the snap. And he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Important second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. And he finds the running back in the flat. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw over the middle. What a catch! They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Looks right for a quick completion. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Now it's second down here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Just flings it out of bounds as pass rush closing in.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback...
Looking downfield near the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw. A fourth down stop. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Shotgun formation here on third down. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. The Hurricanes looking to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Comes up with the catch. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. I mean, first down. The Hurricanes line up on 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab on the move. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Oh, the ball is out. The football bounces out of bounds. It'll be a short loss on the play. Ball back at the 6 for a 2nd and goal off that loss. And he drops back in the gun. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Iowa, 27.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
He takes it at the 40. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get it down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Hurricanes Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Finding some room with the 25. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Canes.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Iowa, 27.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Give it to the back again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now.
42, Spider.
QB decides to keep it here. And the Hawkeyes pick up enough for a first down here.
Defense is spread all over the field. Do a pretty good job here keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the first down.
Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. The Hawkeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to throw again. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game.
They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try.
Now he's swarming again. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the Hawkeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. And they've got the returner corralled. Leaning on the run game here late. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
And this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Still no answer for this offense.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
27.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. One last pass attempt, ball's incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that #1 attached to their name, and they got humbled today. Just blasted.
I love that you said